Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left his seat while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. I took my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light, split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you, take my arms that I might reach you, but my words like silent raindrops fell, echoed in a well of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, whispered in the sound of silence.
Hey, what's up YouTubers? Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So this week I'm doing Simon & Garfunkel's The Sound of Silence, and I'm playing this, you might see them play it live at the 5th fret. I'm playing this at the 6th fret, so you can play along with the original tune. Let's zoom in and get straight into it. So I'm not going to go into masses of detail. I'm going to keep it super simple. So the capo, like I said, is on the 6th fret. What you're going to do is do an A minor shape, okay? And you're going to remove the first finger. And then you're going to do this picking pattern, G, E, B, E. 3, 1, 2, 1, and I think it's probably easier for those guys that don't know the string names. 3, 1, 2, 1, just do the numbers. You kind of get used to that pattern because it comes up quite a lot. So we're going to go from the A minor position, it's actually an A sus2, to a G. Now I'm doing 6, 1, 3, 2, 6, 1, 3, 2. Starting to get the idea now, right? Then a proper A minor this time with the finger down, and then you're going to do a 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2. Okay, take your time on this. It doesn't really matter what fingers you use. As you can see, I'm holding my pick there, ready for later. You don't have to do that because you can just strum with your thumb or just pick it up. Then we're into the F. Now that's 4, 1, 3, 2. And then C, 5, 1, 3, 2. you swap between them. Now this song has got pretty weird timing, and it kind of, if you count it, it'll be off. But when you just sing it and play it, it'll work. It'll work perfectly, especially with the lyrics. Now, every time I play this, I probably play it a little bit different because, you know, off the top of my head, I think the first 2 verses are the same, maybe the first 3 verses, and it's only at the end where they change. And, you know, and you'll kind of work it out. You have to hang on the C for a bit longer. And there's a little descending pattern you see me do. And that's, you know, that's just a really common C drop down to A minor. Okay, so that kind of comes up towards the end of the verse. But you'll hear it, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains. And then he goes. Now there, I was just hitting the A string, back to the B string, and just descending. Now, like I said, I don't know what he does, but, you know, you can kind of improvise. I really don't know what I did at the beginning. So it's as long as you get that, and you don't even have to put it in, to be honest. And then back to the C, and then you got the Sound of Silence. Or you can go back to that main riff I think they do on the original recording. Then I bring my guitar pick in. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can just play with the thumb. It works just the same way, okay? Down, down, up, up, down. And you see I'm taking my first finger on and off. Down, down, off, on, down, off, on. So that's a G, and then it goes to the A minor. And this time I'm removing the third finger. Down, down, on, off, on, down, off, on. Okay? And then F. So keep it really simple when you're playing. The hardest thing for me when I first learnt this song was working out where to put the changes. The easiest way to do this is bring up the lyrics in front of you. I just found these lyrics on ultimateguitar.com. Just read through them first, make sure they're correct with the original song, okay? And just do it section by section. And it'll stay with you, okay? So keep it really simple. I'm not going to go through the ins and outs, but they're the chords. They're really basic chords. You know, you've just got your A minor or your A sus, G, A minor, F, and C. Really, it's only 4 chords, you know, the entire way through. There's no intro, there's no bridge, there's no middle 8, there's no choruses, really. And that's it. It's just 5 verses. So go through it slowly, section by section, and it'll come together. Start off with the first verse. You don't even have to do the picking in the first verse. You can just do, you know, start off with "Hello darkness, my old friend." Just learn it like that, single strums. "I've come to talk with you again," and so on, okay? So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget, hit that subscribe button because I don't get paid for these lessons due to copyright. However, I do have some merchandise for sale below, on the link below. Check it out, and I do make a small percentage from that. And if you'd like to help me continue doing these lessons, I've set up a donation button over on my website. And don't forget, you can also subscribe to my website if you'd like to receive weekly updates. Thanks very much for your support as always, guys, and I'll see you again the same time next week.